We got it.
But this?
A global concert streamed into your very own living room.
And designer face masks break into the fashion industry.
This was not the plan. So now the question is, what is the new plan? To get started on yours, visit nowisthetimetoplan.co.za or talk to your broker today. Sanlam, an authorized FSP.
Massive 11. Weekdays 6 to 7 p.m. And on Saturday 9 to 10 a.m.
Is now on 87.6 Elders FM and with Massive Metro.
All right, a very warm welcome to you and yours. Welcome to Massive 11 on a Massive Metro on a Friday evening. Ngululeko Ngewo on the microphone with Junior Kanye every Friday. Idiski TV live on a Massive Metro. Junior, how are you feeling, my brother? You've given me a new name, actually. Everyone, I'm everyone's brother now.
Yeah, I'm feeling very well. Thanks, because you only could has been given a platform.
Absolutely, man. Everyone is calling me Nkululeko, my brother. So essentially, you've just given me a new name and surname. Otherwise, how's the week for you?
Yeah, very wonderful. Mina ngihlala ngirendi. Njoba ngisho kwaphole emoyeni Nkululeko ukusho ukuthi upholile my brother. Yeah. I'm super proud. I'm very, very excited for the show here.
All right, Vulavala, you were shooting. You've been shooting. Ipelalin season in terms of shooting. I mean, people have watched the second episode of Vulavala. When are you finishing with season 1? Okay, is there going to be a season 2 or you don't know at this point?
Yeah, Vulavala in a season 1, season 2, season 3, season 4, season 5. So
season 5.
Yeah, with Junior Kanye Shilo.
You are a soap star.
Gift la phayana mfethu. Yeah. So yeah man, thanks God man, because abantu abalaphi acting abantu abayele scale. That's why abantu uNkulunkulu man and ancestors benze miracles. So Nkululeko, I'm very excited and now I'm doing well. First time angithi ngiyithola feedback lapha ebantwini, especially after the episode swile ama comment.
No, I think the scene that you did with Usilo Magekancube where he's begging you to score the goals, I think for me it was insane. The one that I sent to you, ukuthi mfethu uyistriker sami kumele udlale ku team, and the way that you were ignoring him ukuthi hey striker ama goal mfethu, like the way it's so beautiful, that scene, and you were like you didn't care. Like it was so natural for you to be doing that scene. You didn't care, and it's like he wants you to play for his team. But it was so beautiful, man, the way that scene played out. I mean, it feels natural for you as an actor.
Into ngitshelile Nkululeko bayenza ama auditions laba bantu. But mina ngishayele umjita, ngikhuluma ngomjita ulona mabrada. Lo mjita wethu uMandla N. Ngimshayile around eClear Water uxoxa nje noMandla. uMandla ubona icharacter ukuthi ejo kune character engiyifunayo ngizulile man la eSouth Africa mara character awuzoshaya.
Okay.
So natural uvele wangitshela ukuthi intwana ngicela ungenze ifavor liwe ungakhona. Mawungena camera ngicela ungathi. So i-feedback ngiyayithola ngoba ngiqale bangichecka nyana kayi1 nyana beka excited kakhulu ne response esitholile ayi Nkululeko so wonderful. But yini iDiski TV ngizothi thanks to iDiski TV mina ngizoyibeka straight angeke ngibaleke because abantu mababona Nkululeko ukwazi ukukhuluma. Ngenze example, let's say baningi abantu abakwazi ukuthi bakukhulume but i-platform mangaba bayitholi ubani uzwazi.
There you go. But I did say this to you last week ukuthi njengoba sikhulumisana si appreciateana because we've grown together. I said to you ukuthi you are the one who decided ukuthi on a Saturday evening awuzobuhlaba, you're going to have a relationship with God and you're going to be committed to the work because we've been working since January, and you're going to be at work at 8 p.m. Even tomorrow we're doing Pirates versus Cape Town City to MTN 8 at 6 p.m. until 8. When I was Obugupi, you're gonna be in Randburg watching a game where other people are enjoying themselves. Babhlaba, it's a weekend, so it's not about me. And a lot of people have been saying that about me, but it's not about me. It's about you taking a personal responsibility. Look here, I have to start making money and I have to develop a relationship with God.
True. Nkululeko ukhuluma simple. But mawuzothi manje ucedile like calling it uyamba ithula out Nkululeko. It was life and death, bro. Ngeke ngikhona ukuexplain ebantwini. So mina ngujuna, that's why mina nomuntu ophuza utshwala ngithi stop. Mara ngiyam advisor i-decision seyiphuma kuyi. Yeah, so mina kuye kafika isikhathi my brother sokuthi manje yonke lento leboyenza it's gone. Beku learning curve. It's like esigela uya graduate uye university bese usebenzela abantwana bakho into enjengaleyo. So mina thanks God second chance awuyithola noma bani kule kamala ngiphila important more than ukuhlala kwami nawe so mangithi kuwe njoba usho ukuthi bengifika endlini ungithole my brother angeke ngibablame abantu before ukuthi ba i-reputation le kusho ukuthi le icathule nyenga la ngiyamgode nyenga ngena kuyo i-reputation le benguyo le clean up lela Jared. I won't blame people bra bekumele yenze kubani. It was meant to be. So
all right, let's just acknowledge our people on Facebook and also on YouTube as well. Thank you very much for watching at the same time. On Facebook, there's over 328 people watching. We know that we usually get to even 1,000, 20,000, 30,000 people watching these videos on Facebook. So we thank you very much, everyone who's watching. Sipuma, Sibongiseni. I saw Ubramni Andle Mngatama saying the Professor Junior Kanye, Izwele to Africa. Thank you very much for always following us. And then Nabanya Bakoyo. So Mutsidi Joel Siliola is watching from England. We say thank you very much, and all the people that are watching, we say thank you very much. Obviously, we'll address and take some questions as well as we speak about the MTN 8 this weekend, and we'll talk about the PSL Awards. I'll tell you who are the nominees for Coach of the Season. Shomong Etwanseri Kalemo Katabaya Coach of the Season. But it's 17 minutes past the hour, 6 p.m. You're listening to Massive 11 on Massive Metro. We are shooting on Facebook from a phone, so if you don't like the volume, you can always go to massivemetro.com and listen to us there. It's perfect. Or go to the YouTube channel. You will be able to listen to us and hear us properly there. Coach of the Season nominations: Ernst Middendorp, Pitso Musimane, and Eric Tinkler. Let's talk about that. I know who your choice is, but let's talk about it.
Yeah. First of all, Matota, where are we going with South African football? Kulego phela, this is national. These coaches mawuzothi our PSL award ukhuluma nge-national.
But say ama nominees la kumela abe u3 ama nominees. You have to have 3 of them.
I understand, but if you because Ernest he wants ube number 2.
Yeah, but the ABSA Premiership Coach of the Season. So kusho ukuthi the best performing coaches with ABSA Premiership league kuphela. So I'm not saying mele kuwina yena, but they have to nominate 3 people. Yeah, so even if they can't say ama nominees uPitso Musimane kuphela, who's gonna win?
I understand.
Pitso Musimane is going to win.
But their coaches in Nkululeko ekumele wanike credit PSL.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
In reality phela it's not all about ama results mawuthi coach of the season. Ucheka nokuthi team uyithole njani. Ama resources benjani teamini.
That's why uTinkler ephaya, because uTinkler got there bebe kuma playoffs or about save from the playoffs, and then he helped them. I think they finished in the top 8 or top 9, something like that. It's top 8
with less resources that Kaizer Chiefs is having. So Ernest Middendorp mawuzo ngiya understand unominate but uchaza ukuthi angayiwina. Phela bama nominate bayi3 uchaza ukuthi une chance ukuwina.
Akazuwina Ernest Middendorp bawona Pitso Musimane.
I understand. What I'm saying is he's nominated. Yeah, he's a winner Pitso, but kule 3 esele. He's there, my brother. Asbe never. So all I'm saying to you is man isinga creating ama lo man ethina sinokwenza izinto ezirong kakhulu eSouth Africa. Their coaches, I think they've done well mina. You understand that without the resources. You understand? And those coaches kusho ukuthi ngichaza ukuthi it's not all about ukuthi umchita isiqalo sakhe siqale grand. But yet to lose the league in 20 minutes. You understand?
Sure. So let me put it this way. Ne? We know Pitso Musimane is going to win. If it doesn't win, I don't know whoever the people are judging what they're doing. Number 2, a guy that came out number 2, does it not warrant ukuba top 3 yama nominees? A guy that came with league, because remember we're talking about the league only. I'm not saying Ernest Middendorp did well. We were together with Diski TV and we were not liking how it looked. Mara, he became number 2. So uma nominees out 3. Are you not going to choose maybe the coaches that were on the top 2, and then maybe you choose another one like Eric Tinkler manje?
Eric yamkhaya mina. But right, angithi check ama resources ngitshelile. Eliya team uyenze kunini ba change ama coaches. Every time they fighting for relegation. Uba sayivile ukuthi ine reason bamchita lo yena ke. Uthole uErnest bambuzile which players that awufunayo. Angikhulumi ngalesi season njoba manje sezophela kunama
signer.
Yet chance ukuthi asayine noma ubani amfunayo. What is squad sakhe secret. And was start our leader at 13 points. Instead we ends up plana kakhulu leading at 13 points for about 6 months, 7 months, 8 months. And then last time minister guy dropped the points. Angithi anga nominate but my brother, I understand bamele bamniki benefit of the lo muntu lo yana a big team like Kaizer Chiefs with enough resources. mina for me has failed.
We'll come back to this topic. It's radio time. MassiveMetro.com is where you'll find us. If you want to hear perfectly the volume, you will be able to hear on MassiveMetro.com. We'll take a quick break. When we come back from the break, Junior will continue with regards to the PSL awards.
Massive 11, the mecca of football lovers, is now on 87.6 Elders FM. And with Massive Metro.
You got the Diski, know how to be in a game, then play for the big dogs, and you could score an estimated 1.1 million rands in jackpot on the Sports Stake 8 weekend fixture list 168. Be the next in a game. Buy your ticket now in store and on your computer at nationallottery.co.za or buy the phone on the mobile app. Panda Pusher Play. Players must be 18 years or older to play. Play responsibly.
Massive 11, the mecca of football lovers, is now on 87.6 Elders FM. And with Massive Metro.
All right, welcome back to Massive 11 on Massive Metro. Nkululeko Nkeo on the microphone with Junior Kanye, Offensive Pilio High, Abiotli Dwaba helping us on the social media. Thank you very much to the DJ Spoo Live show. Was also on live on Voice of Tembisa. DJ Spoo Live show was done today by Olebogang Mazambi and Matsepo Kanye. Standing in for DJ Spoo, selling Mofire in Cape Town, promoting Mofire. It's grown from an energy drink to now fighting the battle against Abo Coca-Cola. So we wish our big brother the best of luck there. There was also Massive Element, Massive Uncapped 2.0, Massive Morning Show as well. So Massive Metro is the station to be if you want to listen to a broad variety of things. I mean, there's music, there's some topical discussions as well to be had. If you don't like the volume here on Facebook, please make sure that you tune in on MassiveMetro.com. This is precisely the place where you will hear perfect volume, because on Facebook, we are shooting from a cell phone like everyone else who goes live on Facebook, so the volume will not be perfect, but we do see that a lot of people understand and can hear what we are saying. 432 people live on Facebook and some of them live on YouTube as well. We thank you very much for being with us. Junior Kanye, continue with your thought. Umangabe Ernst Middendorp cannot be in those nominees. Kumbula Skulumang league only. Who else do you think? Maybe let's keep Eric Tinkler there. Peter Musemane is going to win it because he won the league. Who else is supposed to be there as the third nominee?
Unfortunately, ukuthi uhlonolo siyema ke kabane ne COVID, you understand? And they had to achieve that with Chipa United. I was going to nominate him.
And remember, Guti, he was at Celtic and it was a cheaper.
Yeah.
And he ended up it's not very easy to rate his work.
Sure. If unfortunately the guy actually easy because he had to went to cheaper. And cheap figure walungisi team, you understand? Team yakhe bengekho exactly the way i-Celtics bengekho. You understand? So but if ingwenya zangihambe la, I was going to appoint him. You understand? Steve Kompela mina naye kusho
it's as if kunomuntu ombonayo la because someone is suggesting Steve Kompela as well. Continue.
Yeah, Steve Kompela I will suggest him mina. But reality ukuthi team yakhe bengekho consistency. You understand? That's why ngithi uhlonona unfortunate the guy had to leave ayelapha ngalento yayo le lockdown. You understand? Lockdown mabaqala bavala bayakubhabula what umjita yethu ukuthi ayelapha wona Nkululeko and manje ukhumbule la ukubuild team ayenze COVID-19 ngihlale ngikutshela la. So Steve ngamfaka.
I will tell you why you can't choose Steve in my opinion. Steve Kompela with the Golden Arrows kanako afitla mobile bubble ya PSL. He gets there having not won a game since the 15th of February. It was like 7 months. It was lose, draw, lose. And when he gets to the bubble, it continues. And he's not even in the top 8, Iklapi Golden Arrows. So I don't think that you would put Steve Kompela over Middendorp.
Yeah, ilento ngukutshela yona ngizwile ngithini ngithi kuwe I wish the guy uyewahlala much longer. Ngikhuluma ngolCM ku Celtics. Yeah, I was going to give. Manje uSteve team yakhe was not consistent. Ngibeka leyo nto le. He lost so many games right. And manje uSteve angeke mina like nami ngokevara. I think uSteve mina kimi kuleko. I know uSteve is a akusi coach per se uSteve mina ngihlala ngitshela abantu because umjita mawungambheka kuleko umuntu ophinda be soft kakhulu to players. You understand? And I take football. It's good to Steve in terms of managing the team. Mina mangamenzi manager okanye assistant yami. as a head coach iphinde kusho ukuthi team yakhe ayibi balance. He most play with young kids. Intwana kusho ukuthi angeze kunike something but ku-PSL ngintwana zodwa lapha it's PSL. That's why it's a DStv Premier Soccer League.
Sure.
Ichaza ukuthi in life Nkuleko kunama 3 types of indlela ze-football in emhlaba wonke. Kune-development, kune-PSL and then kune-international. So Steve is angazi ukuthi team yakhe awe ukuthi maka coacher ucoacher one of the topiest league in South Africa wonke ama-team ahamba kuwo. Steve Free State Stars was not happy ngeteam yakhe. Yes, he gave players ugrand in terms of scouting. Mina bengamenzi scout ukunika ama-play njengoba ngisho assistant yami okanye manage team. Coaching decision making is wrong kuSteve. Mangamcheka he once coach bafana kusuka ukuthi ngihlale ngisha kusama coaching kinga but i-team kaSteve bedlala without i-structure nayo. Be very gijime lonke i-ground. Yes, uzokufaka i-fitness bafana nabo Themba Sithole ku-Free State Stars. Uyakhona ukuthola i-player estradini akwazi ukunika i-platform but team yakhe ayina structure. So uSteve ukuthi ngimbali as a coach of the season inzima. You understand? uPitso ngiyambala mina njengoba ngisho ngibekele no Eric Tinkler. Angazi ukuthi
I'm listening, yeah.
We understand my brother. And another coach, mina bengayigaya. I know ukuthi it's a bit challenging and stuff, but mina bengizomnika lo coach uKaitana.
Ukaitano Tembo, he ended up at number 4 or number 5 in the league. So
Yeah.
that's a difficulty though. We'll wrap up this
But-
conversation. I'm a player of the season and I need to get your opinion on that. And also we are governed by time as well on radio. 551 people watching now. Thank you very much. Chester Maluleke, Inkosi, Mahane, Mkuseli, Lwazi, a lot of the guys. Thank you very much for watching and listening to us and giving us feedback as well. And like I said, Junior is audible. People can hear him. But if you think it's too low, you can always go to massivemetro.com or watch us lapoge YouTube live now. Now, I think for me, because before we wrap up this conversation with my coaches, easily it's going to be Pitso Mosimane. He's won the league. For me, I want to go back again to this thing, Yoguti. It's going to be very hard to push. Utinkler is understandable. He take the guys from Mama playoffs. He turned their fortunes, and he qualifies for a top 8 Telkom knockout final. Nan, even though that doesn't count because it's about the league. It's going to be very hard to, because the Middendorp was 20 minutes away from winning the league. It's going to be very hard, whether you think you like his style or not, it's going to be very hard to pick Umuntu who finished number 14 or number 11 to be the coach, be the better coach than Middendorp. Good Pirates, for example, Zenpower only had 7 months or something like that, so less than 6 months. So you can't really give him, and nothing much was achieved by the team. Anyways.
Yeah. So Nkuleko, Ernest Zomka, according to my stats, numbers don't lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy is winning so many. That's why I'm number 2. It's different way 2 points if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah, really to some nigga because of my numbers don't lie.
Yeah.
But my brother must Kulma in terms of watching football, and we're trying to build a nation here. The guy now failed. Sharp numbers don't lie.
He's not gonna win it.
Yeah,
He's not going to win.
I understand. Sengisho in terms of angithi ibhola yazi emhlabeni kunzima kakhulu yabo.
Akanoyiwina.
Yeah, I understand.
Yo.
But, yeah. But South Africa mina ngizokutshela isenzima kakhulu. Pitso deserve it bafethu.
Sure.
Like I can tell all the angles Pitso it is. That's why ngithi nolhlono if the guy we wahlala. I was going to give young team yakhe idlala ngestructure. He came there with banenkinga nenyuku but pheka their team. They came now badlala they played the final is him. Yang no John Matuka just pick up the pieces uthole foundation igrain.
Sure.
So ngizama ukusho kuwe Nkuleko ukuthi sharp Ernest uzomnika out of lama coach amanye njengoba ngitshela ngithi kuwe awekho ama team nabo awekho consistency amanye truly speaking vele at all they didn't perform ama team abo. You understand mabazo drop ababe less bangabi la kuma top 8 inkinga. You understand now uKhaitano njengoba ngisho ngithi mina ukuthi angithi ukuthi team yakhe did well because uKhaitano now is underperforming.
Well, he won the MTN 8, but it didn't do well on the league.
Ngisho kanjalo ngithi khuluma nge-league.
Yeah.
Not you saying league. Man.
Yes.
You understand?
Absa Premiership
Yeah.
coach of the season.
You understand? So uKhaitano bengathi ku-league bengimnike because end up number 4. You understand? Because the Chiefs it's only 2 gap nje kibo.
Sure.
Now Chiefs. You understand? It's one kune team e1 kube yibo. So bomnika but definitely right mawuzothi ngoba inumber don't lie. Mara ngiyaxolisa madoda we killing South African football. I wish in future they don't have to do ngokuthi winini ninani.
There you go. 30 minutes past the hour, 6 p.m. You're listening to Massive 11 on Massive Metro. Abiot Litwaba, Offensa Pilio High behind the scenes, Nkululeko Nkeo, and of course, Junior Kanye as well. I'm looking through my phone, just looking at player nominations. We'll talk about the player of the footballer of the season. Lena Ivotelo Amanyama coaches. 16 PSL coaches will vote for a footballer of the season. MassiveMetro.com is where you find us, Lago Massive Metro online, and you click on Listen Live button. You can also find us on our YouTube channel live. 494 people watching now. Themba Zwane, Peter Shalulile, Samir Nurkovic, and Gaston Sereno. Batige, it was supposed to be 3 people, but our judges were deliberating. You know what? Asbabege la bafana lana, and then the coaches can decide. We bona njalo on Sundowns.
The really coaches that are voting.
Yeah, it's gonna be in this one. Kule category, my coaches as a voter.
South African football, depending mina. That's why mina Nkululeko end up fighting with people because in reality, ukuthi soba never bafit. Mina nginibuzile ngiya understand it's because of our sponsor. Is it a must ukuthi vele sikhethe play of this season?
Yeah.
This season. Ngeke hlala 5 months. Ubabonile lama player coming from the game. Babuye ba flat kanjani ngikhuluma ngama team onke. Ngikhuluma ngeSundowns le win league. Le be honest bengihlala they were flat about 4 games in a row.
Yep.
You understand Nkululeko?
At some point we stopped believing ukuthi nabo bangayithatha. It's just
but the class is
yeah.
permanent. Angithi mawunengqondo ukuthi class they will pick up. Class is permanent. Unengqondo ukuthi they will pick up. Yeah, and the individual presenting abawinela game bakhona abantu abahlakaniphile lapha aba decide game.
Sure.
Which is Pirates and Chiefs. Ile bangawa ayikuthi Pirates ayinayo ikwazi ukuyibalance. They play with one speed ngihlale ngokutshela. So ngithi kuwe yabona laba cheater make no mistake uThemba Mshishi mfethu. I love
Themba Zwane, Peter Shalulile, Samir Nurkovic, and Gaston Sereno.
Yeah, so Themba, it takes summarize nje boy 3.
Okay.
Themba Zwane, playing football, very skillful, talented in shine it futhi. Ngoba mele enimanga shine it your sister. Yeah, umchita started very well before this Bible, yabo. But imkhawuthile Themba babuya. We are flat umchita ayena phela team yonke. He cannot single him out team yonke. So yamkhama. That's why ngibuza ngeplay of the season ukuthi bekuyimast but ngoba mawuthi bekuyimast.
Yeah, they definitely have to do it.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
me and you we agree with
uThemba kulama player lawo ungizwe. Mina nyoka yena.
Yeah, just before you continue, I'm a journalist at South African Football Journalists Association. It's SAFJA. They gave him.
Yeah, I've got a lot of reasons. 4
weeks ago, Bamnigile Award, they gave him an award to be footballer of the season.
Yeah, you know why Nkululeko the guy mina ngihlale ngiyacomplain ngayo umchita but kulama player lawa engimbonile kusho ukuthi umchita ukhumbula uThemba ka developer mfethu. He's playing with a natural talent but brain umchita uyakwazi ukuyisebenzisa. uThemba kunodlala ama international player ukukhuluma amabizi bafana kube we player South Africa le1 to lidlala okanye maybe babe 3 parties there. You understand? He has done well for himself ingwenya because njoba ngitshela ngiyamkhalela kwezinye izinto engifuna improve. First ngifuna improve ukhabibhola. Technically is poor. Yeah, in terms of ngikhuluma ngokushooter, ukuchintsha iswitch let's switch ball long ball. Nginenkinga ene udlala ngegereli 1. Nginenkinga.
Sure.
He's playing with 1 gear. Any ball kunama 5-3. Mangabe niyaphambili nokora Nkululeko I body sense of urgency must be shown. You understand? Nenye into futhi enginenkinga ngayo. I work great man. Yeah, like low work rate yakhe kule position enokudlala abadlala ngayi3 ukulo uhlompo ujali kube le ayena thola ukuthi mina ngabe utholakala nase box sometimes nginokuthi abe late and no defender box to box.
It's something similar lebe Umulefenseke was trying to play him in that similar position when ungamdlala wide forward noma ungamdlala midfield central.
I'll play ungizwe uThemba ngimdlala kanje if kunabantu abayi2 alami ukuthi atholakale la box
number 10.
Yeah, kunama anchor 2 South Africa's emphasis ema anchor 2 manje. Which is mina ngihlala ngidisagree ngaleyo but mawudlala angithi yabasebenzela and amanye ama country vela top adlala ngawo mara in these 4 leya phambili in 3 or 4 3 in fact you must have top class players. Yeah, players who can make anything. So ku Sundowns banokudlala i4-2-3-1 so umshishi bamsebenzisa kulabantu abayi3 bale kunoba umshishi kunokuba ulomfana lo uSereno unomeza
sometimes
Meza phambili ukusho ukuthi umile lapha like uSereno naye mhlambe kube nalomfana lo uMabuye.
Yeah.
You understand
whoever is
baba 3. Yeah, kusho ukuthi kuba i4-2-3-1.
Sure.
You understand?
So okay, let's wrap it up in terms of so you are choosing kulama footballer of the season uThemba Zwane. Let's have a look quickly omunye mhlambe who could have been a close choice for you.
Yeah, Leo Sereno. I will give Leo Sereno because I think ingwenyike win
uGaston Sereno.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
No, ingwenya Nkululeko iyayideserve nayo. But sesikhuluma manje ukuthi oyi-1 mele awine.
Yeah.
I will give umshishi. Yeah, umshishi has done well. Umchita, yeah, he's done well for himself in Gwenya, and even the national team abayifaka he's done well. You understand?
I mean, a lot of people will be saying about Nurkovic, they have the high number of assists, high number of goals. Ushalulile, I think he's got 16 goals as well. So, Bona, where do they feature? Good picture, Yako. We know your man, your player of the season. Sure.
First of all, he must learn to play with create space. He doesn't know how to play in Mina mangakwazi to create space for yourself on a problem game. Secondly, you can't play ngamandla. You must be fluid as a player. Like umchitu usebenzisa energy too much nalanga melanga. Sometimes uthola ama booking back because the Kaizer Chiefs they game Sundowns mele ngabe.
Oh yeah, he got suspensions a lot.
You know why?
Yeah.
Dlala ngepower. He ran out of idea. You understand? And umchita is the box striker, which is in the problem in the play njalo. My striker, especially when you play ngihlala ngitshela iKaizer Chiefs ayimfuni target man. You need abantu abamobile nkululeko 4-3-3 or 4-2-3-1 abantu abazomove lapha front kore noma bani ngikhuluma ngama attack so uNekovic mina iplay njengaleli ma brother ayikuthi noma ngabe ngine problem ngama players so Mariana ngikhuluma ngaye I wouldn't give it to him. You understand about to assist and stuff.
Yeah, in terms of assists and goals,
In
I think he has
reality,
a very high number.
we have koreli Kaizer Chiefs, but hey, mom check our one Tina, we can tell my brother. Interesting is mshaka cool. Because angeke adlale ne team. When we share the ball, he cannot come every touch. Uzolinda. Angifuni umuntu olinda ukuthi mina one mistake ngam. Ngifuna umuntu ozolithatha. Ikusho ukuthi confident ngabaleki. Phela le ball lela sharp phansi ke it tells you. Itsikutshele nkuleko. Uyalibona le ball leli Kaizer Chiefs dlane pitch west.
Yes, the one open net opportunity.
You know why? Technical is poor. You cannot miss lento leya iline la technically tells you ngenyawo kamnandanga khona amanye amabhola ku Bloemfontein Celtics mabasha 3-1 ushooter nala umuntu ala iduze so uSaminokovic is good, make no mistake, uyikorela iKaizer Chiefs, but their team leyo compete nabo bani. He's competing with against who? Akunabantu bekakora coming from 3 season Kaizer Chiefs.
All right, let's wrap it up. We already know who's your player of the season. Footballer of the season, Themba Zwane. Themba Zwane has already been awarded by a journalist of South Africa as the player of the season, so it's not going to be a surprise even if he wins. No one really knows who's going to win. And anyways, we have our opinions about should we be having even these awards. But before we go to the break, let's spend this 2 minutes talking about this one, because a lot of people reacted to this. Some of them were not happy. There were over 105 comments when I put this up. Goalkeeper of the season, Daniel Akpeyi, Dennis Onyango, Ronwen Williams. Some people were not happy with having Onyango there because he has a lower number of clean sheets than Limo Tua and other goalkeepers. I think there are 2 or 3 other goalkeepers with more clean sheets. I think this is going to be a very difficult one. Ronwen Williams, we're not talking about skills. We're talking about the fact that they help their teams to be top of the log. Onyango, remember, if season go Kennedy Mwene. I think the last 3 or 4 matches the season Sundowns completed with Kennedy Mwene. I think it's the same with Akpeyi, that there were a couple of matches that he missed in the last 2 matches with league. Who do you think would be the goalkeeper of the season? Ronwen Williams, Daniel Akpeyi, Dennis Onyango?
I will give Ronwen Williams.
It's considering that his team is number 4 as well, or number 5.
4, 5, right.
Abantu abaphakathi kwavusa isigubhu kwakhala isiphithiphithi Massive Metro sihamba phansi.
Do you own a property? Are you thinking of rehabilitating or expanding your property? Are you looking for competent, accredited, and affordable contractors and suppliers? Look no further. JMB Online is your one-stop converge service that seeks to help you get your project started. Visit www.jmbonline.co.za and provide a brief description of the service that you're looking for, and sit back while JMB Online contractors and suppliers bid and complete your job for you.
This is Brian Spider-Man Baloyi, and you're listening to Massive 11, Mecca of football lovers.
That's right, you're listening to Massive 11 on Massive Metro, MassiveMetro.com. You'll find people like DJ Spoo, you'll find people like Penny Libiane, Aziza Musupi, so many talented people like Kaya, Massive Metro, MassiveMetro.com, the name of the website. Also live on Eldos FM as well. When you're on the website, just click on the Listen Live button. We're excited because it's been too long. MTN 8, TTM I think are playing a Super Sport United. Orlando Pirates, Cape Town City. I'm saying this from memory, but I think I'm right. And then Chiefs against Maritzburg United. Then Celtic against Mamelodi Sundowns. Yes, I think those are the fixtures. Asqale ke ku TTM, the new boys, they've unveiled Justin Shonga, abantu bakhala ngokuthi it doesn't look professional, nani. TTM taking on SuperSport United, the defending champions. Uyibona ukuthi izohamba kanjani leyo match?
They've signed a number of players, but doesn't matter if team is scattered. Their team ifuna isikhathi nguleko ngihlale ngitshela we build a team overnight. They've signed good players. Justin Shonga is my player. Love him.
Umulenga.
Yeah, but Justin Shonga, ithi ngimsingile out. Yeah, bomlenga bagrange njengoba ngisho, but team awusayini ngoba kumele usayine. You check ukuthi lo muntu uyamfuna na and uzokuspanela na. So basayine kunama good signing abawenzile. But team yabo iquestion engibuza ukuthi bazokhona ukuhlangana bazokhona ukucombine na can they play as a team now, can they produce ama results now, bazo rise when it's laba lindwe khona ukuthi kumele ba rise yabo. So izoba nzima nkululeko ukhumbule bayokhani bayoqala mayibo test. The real test is starting now. Tomorrow asikhuluma ngala ma friends abadlalayo, sikhuluma nge real test. Yeah, so team yabo
SuperSport United, they're defending champions, so
they will win.
How do you see that match?
They will win. SuperSport will win. SuperSport, I think they will win the game. Win.
Yeah, I mean they're experienced, and I think they're one of the top cup teams in the country for the past seven years.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see. I mean, let's move on then to the second game tomorrow. The match that we'll be covering tomorrow at 6 p.m. Orlando Pirates taking on Cape Town City. The last time I remember them playing together, maybe before the bubble if they played, but I remember when things were normal, it was 3-3. It always seemed like whenever Pirates was scoring a goal, Cape Town City was scoring a goal as well. Orlando Pirates, Cape Town City, let's dissect that game.
Pirates izoyine bababulele ngokambisa uKhemiti Rasmus.
Yeah. Bengisho kujaba izolo ngithi.
Yeah, bababulele uKhemiti Rasmus mfethu. Bekabashayila inethi futhi Chiefs Pirates Sundowns bekakora noma yipi team asebe kanje kahle. So bababulele, I don't know bani bazomthola umchito ofana naloya because bekakwazi it was sometimes break it or make it, akwazi ukusingela out individual talent unayo, ukwazi create space. Yeah, le umchita loya bekayigiant kakhulu, he's got a big heart as well.
Yeah.
So a fighter. Yeah, Pirates will win the game. Kuleke so win. Cape Town City I don't see them coming.
What do you think of Ozenbaum? I mean, we're speaking to him as a media. Sikhuluma naye ukuthi manje, have you gotten used to your players? Nani. I mean, we're talking about a lot of those kind of things. Do you think he's going to fix his defensive problems? I mean, I remember we shot a video. We were talking about Ohlachwayo, whether they're going to help Pirates. Do you think they're going to still have the problems of defender? You know, because they score goals, but they were conceding a lot of goals last season.
Zinpawu nginkinga naye kakhulu. Irecord la kaZimbabwe likutshela yonke into, but ayiyeke irecord lakhe
selapha ngo he's here now.
Mina sengikhuluma beng expect coach Pirates inama players kuleko, pound to pound they've got players. Sensitive position la kumele nje balungise goalkeeper, center back laba bayi2, and then they must talk to their fullbacks ukuthi bayikukamba and kumele ba rely kuma attacking wabo. They cannot kuthi ama wing back wabo ba pass ama wing besamdlula ngaka receive mabal repossess and body need to off. So nkululeko simple, uZinenpawu team akidlala ngespeed 31. First we see they go with high tempo speed, you understand, and abakwazi ukudefend. Team kaZimbabwe ayikho tactically discipline. Ama fullback avana njengebafana nje bedlala nezambe. Ku easy to play against Pirates kuma 4 against 3, 2 against 2, 2 against 1 or 4 against 2 or 5 against 2. Reason ama wing back wakhe they are not disciplined enough. They go nala ngamena ne center back yakhe. You cannot play ngonyawuza no.
You know, interestingly, we were talking, I was speaking to Farouk Khan on Monday, and I posed the question in my fullbacks, fullbacks, and he was saying in modern football is conducive to my fullbacks. Everywhere you go in modern football. But what he was saying, he made an example when you are punching, you can't punch with both hands because there's an imbalance. So yes, I'm a fullbacks. The system is not bad, but you have to use one punch at a time. When you are taking attack with one punch at a time, you always have to have one. Then you have to have your center backs plus Umabasa or whoever is the right back at that time to be adding numbers there. The problem is that sometimes my fullbacks are hamba won't at the same time.
Yeah, Abu Farouk bayibiza ngezonal mark. Mhlambe nikhulumile mina was developed by Farouk. Le way le iBrazil wona nkuleko yibo abantu abazena lo mqondo mina ngizokutshela iVAR. Ukwatheka ngama fullbacks but I with you.
At the same time.
Labantu laba uyababona ukuthi into abayaziyo mhlambe first 20 minutes or 10 15 minutes bahlala kuma position wabo bachifta nebhola and emababona ukuthi mhlamba amawinga they not once mhlambe twice 3 ban surprise mhlambe iwing ngene phakathi is close and then yera ushuthi i-fullback yambe ibanike something and emaba cross ama wing back eBrazil mhlambe le system ayifuni mawufikele west cross ushaya square pass it's like D-line bayisebenzisa kanjalo.
You are passing instead of crossing.
You passing lambe phansi because malisepo wastile mabangalwina lapho goalkeeper lishaya nginqindi lo travel ukuvela wena quick net bazocheka. So the way le abantu mele bayikene bra when you go as a fullback bra like mhlambe i1 ihambile I often you are check situation ukhuluma newing i1 iwinga nayo without ukuthi uyitshela ngithi into ese training izongena phakathi mayingena phakathi uqala i1 akusukuyenza ukuphasa ukuthi mele izitwist inyawo idlala la face ekona udlala i-center back behind ngoba obviously defense izozitshela ukuthi iwinga ingene phakathi i-surprise ikayi1 hayi often bazokushaya.
It shouldn't be your main option to attack. Wazi ukuthi you are udlala leyo ndlela.
Zambia against bafana reinforcer and Hlanti, tactically not discipline ucheke kule ukuthi ama 5 against bajike first half bajike 5 epalini ilento ezinjengalezi ugcina ucheka nkuleko and manje lezi zithu ukujala thola i-yellow card ngoba ba stretch abamaso le mele ujale atreke aluze position yakhe mele afoul umuntu ubhekile obvious
sure.
So lento lenkulu uFarouk just ukuyicancel imakambe one futhi ngaleso sikhathi le one ingena phakathi bayisweeper yabo i-penalty spot iba straight ne-penalty spot should ibheke i-view ngapha nangapha there's no body obvious this side so iba njalo nkuleko so manje mangabe nizohamba nithu so labantwana babantu labo bethu baba exhausted i-Pirates inaleyo problem you understand so uZinenbaum mina uZenbel ngine problem ngayo coach ukuthi first i-team yakhe mayiqala first whistle run one pace angazi ukuthi aka lento sebambonile ama team ngeke mina singimbonile wonke ama game unokwadraw ngamelanga any team yakhe ayikho consistent sometimes unokufaka ama players thola ukuthi ama player mawuthe wa check like angazi overtrainer or rini isquad separate phela honestly ngizokutshela ivara compared to Sundowns almost similar ukuthi Sundowns they more structured and ekhona energy khona ama young stars mixing with experience yeah.
Okay, there you go. Again, your prediction, Cape Town City, Orlando Pirates?
Pirates.
Okay, there you go. We need to take a break. When we come back from the break, we'll wrap up the conversation. The show is about to end. We'll talk Mamelodi Sundowns on Sunday, taking on Bloemfontein Celtic and Kaizer Chiefs, their voodoo team, Imarisburg United on Sunday as well. Ingaba ke ujuza kwenza adume ngazo na.
Massive 11.
I-Massive Metro. Massive Metro. Eyethu. Eyomphakathi. Futhi eyakho nawe. Sihamba phana.
RADA adopts and supports old age homes, orphanages, homeless shelters, homes for the disabled, farming and rural communities, community centers and ECD schools, community policing groups, child-headed households and community soup kitchens, positively impacting many lives with the help and support of corporate and individual sponsors. Become a RADA angel by donating your time, money, goods or services. Support the cause. Visit rada.co.za. Be the way, be the change, one day at a time.
Got the Diski? Know how to be in a game? Then play for the big dogs and you could score an estimated 1.1 million rands jackpot on Sports Stake 8 weekend fixture list 168. Be the next in a game. Buy your tickets now in store on your computer at nationallottery.co.za or buy your phone on the mobile app. Panda Pusher Play. Players must be 18 years or older. Play responsibly.
What other system shows up as the Queen of Kwaito? You're listening to Massive Metro, baby.
All right, welcome back to Massive 11 on Massive Metro. Nkululeko Nkewu on the microphone, Offensive Pilio High on social media, Junior Kanye on the analysis as well. About to close off the show then, as we wrap it up with the MTN 8 fixtures. The football, Machita, we excited, we happy. Let's start with, because on Sunday, at 3 p.m. or 3:30, it's Chiefs Maritzburg. Let's start with that, and then after that, it will be Sundowns versus Bloemfontein Celtic. Chiefs Maritzburg. They played in the Telkom knockout. I think they were knocked out by Maritzburg United. In fact, I was thinking about this last night before I went to sleep. Eric Tinkler was the first guy to figure out Middendorp. He was the first guy to say, go Rushin Terek, Nazir Ali. All you have to do, Salano Castro, hlala noNurkovic zizazo diagonals. I remember it was around August, September, because teams had not figured out Chiefs by that point. And then Eric Tingler came up with a system to allow Rev Russell to cross those crosses, and all you have to do is to nullify those attacking players. How do you see the Sunday game playing out?
Yeah, against not the easy game between both teams. Yabo. But engwaziyo ukuthi iMaritzburg coach yabo Eric Tingler ngishtelile na Stu Kevin Hunt mina no Ernest Middledorp it's the same to me, similar, just that ukuthi Kevin Hunt is a bit clever. Mangithi planning uyakwazi ukuthi une plan ikhona idea, but similar coaches. So Kaizer Chiefs I don't see changing much, and with same players. It's just that obvious so sebenza nge-mindset maybe azozabane ba-energetic inyana, but i-game mina ngizwe like le Maritzburg and Kaizer Chiefs kuleko uzongibamba isandla again yakuphindela. I-Kaizer Chiefs is going to lose that game.
But we have to first see ukuthi udlala kanjani amadoda amphethe njani.
That's why ngithi first
it's very difficult to know how they're going to play.
Angithi bathi I know Kevin Hunt. It's not going to be easy ngicela ukuyibeka straight. I give you benefit of the doubt, but the reason with Kaizer Chiefs they play with same players. If there were changes, my brother, that's been an effect.
Yeah.
Like this is a
it's the same players they had last season.
Understand. Same players they had, and those players they didn't live up to the occasions. Mangaba check. Baiba panja. You understand? So mangam check Kevin Hunt first. Similar play. At like as Ernest. Style it's they play long balls. Three touches a goal. You understand? So ikutshela kona ukuthi it will be the same Kaizer Chiefs. So obviously Eric umshayili lo na la FNP. You understand?
Yes, I remember.
Yeah.
Deon Klassen scoring 2 goals last minute.
Yeah, so the same strategy. If ngoba mina ngibona uErnest ulo ngeke change next Kevin. It's just ama player obvious kunalento ukuthi sifuna ukuziprove. But khona nervousness ungayikhohlwa. Kaizer Chiefs made us prove kule coach yiwo ngithi pressure khona kibo. Enabo winana next. Enye into le trophy leli ba under pressure kakhulu into engiphinde ngibathu yiwo ngithi mina they can lose the game. Off the field boyidliwa off the field ngisho ngoba ba under pressure they need to deliver mele ba keep it trophy manje. And if first impression it last manje manje ba impress coach Sunday they must also win the first game yabo. Ngikhuluma ukuthi ama player makathi uyacheka icoach second game ito ubani nobani. Ngoba first 3 games kube trial bonke. Trial. So abeko the 11 bodlala it's nothing kuleko. Sikhuluma nge-competitive game now against well-structured team. DStv Premiership mayaqala. It's going to be tough, my brother. It's not going to be easy. So you ngitshela nginika ama reason ukuthi I'm not saying because yabona nami after ngibabona I can able to tell even nange league. You understand, but you expect the same style. You not good. So Eric ama team njengalawa baqabula. Eric ama team amnika inkinga ama brother abo Pirates. Sometimes even Pirates nyaibo is Sundowns because Sundowns ngishalo ngitshela nguleko. If there's individual talent, isystem ayingasebenzi kule kunama player phakathi isandla. Kuba nzima kuyidla lo team. And ithola ukuthi the team is structured. Idlala well as a team mangabahluleka lezi individual talent. And then lo team inzima ukuthi uyidle. Engakoreki easy. Akusi easy ukuthi kodwa ukora kube simple. Sundowns angeke bakore easy nguleko. Even noma you score you must know what they can score 3.
Okay. Once again, your prediction for MTN 8 quarterfinal, Maritzburg United Kaizer Chiefs. Your prediction?
Mangabu ukhuluma Kaizer Chiefs. Kaizer Chiefs ngishilo nguleko they're gonna lose the game.
Okay, there you go. We keep it moving then. Last match, we have only 3 minutes before we end the show. Thank you very much for being with us on Facebook Live. I see that it's the same response abantu bebenayo last season ngale nkathi bo analyzer. It looks like we're going to have the same journey again. People bemane bephika because we are analyzing the actual style of play. It's not like you're saying teams will lose and then that's it. So it looks like we're going to go through the same thing. But anyways, ibhola izodlala. Sunday we will be covering that game and we'll dissect ukuthi kudlaleke kanjani. So there's no point of fighting with fans. Let's go Sundowns then. Sundowns, Bloemfontein Celtic. It's the same Nedbank Cup. Sundowns was so dominant in that Nedbank Cup. There was a drama, Langerman and stuff like that. But on the field of play, Sundowns were all over Bloemfontein Celtic.
Sure. As much as I said the yesterday, last season they were not the best team Shilo. They won because of individual talent and the coach clever. Technical team have been but now the boss are with. But these two they've learned a lot. And also Urula Umanova in his career was head coach. And he's learned a lot from Peter Msimana. winning things together 4 season manje na kusho ukuthi ufundile noRulani knowledgeable and ngisho umjita nokuya kuPirates leyo bamnike leso span leyo experience ijenambe kuyo and balethe uSteve manje bazoqhubeka if they will never change anything like ngikhuluma ngokuthi bachubeke ngalento yenzo Pitso just ama player ba under ngoba kulama player now not psychological thina bodaki sinenkinga players ithi ngithi players makambe umuntu esimfrostana we tend to expect inhloko le kanti they must continue benzela bona bakhumbule you understand labajita a lot is expected they won league they won bawine ama trophy 3 shooting a season e1 it's which is I see often good wins ba under pressure mara mina kule game le ngitshela ngithi kule mina ngibona kuzoba nama surprise I love Sundowns but the Celtics will win the game
why
Monga check Celtics
I mean remember the final it was so dominant it was a pity that it was only 1-0
it's a reality but ikhumbule nkuleko njengoba ngitshela ngithi yabona ukuhamba kwaPitso psychological ne their players maprara wepai liyangwenya bebathi mabadlala bebazi ukuthi ifunana sometimes enuPitso ukhumbule ukuthi udlale this week ukorile he didn't care sometimes ukusho ukuthi ne training yakhe iyaqhubeka it's like a game situation so amanye ama players psychological manje kuzoba nama division mina according to me mangicheck and izi izinto engithi zingabaqisha so izo surprise kakhulu uzongibamba isandla
yeah it's a lot of surprise predictions that you're making
so mina ePlumfontein Celtics ingawina le game mina ngiyayinika izoyiwina
sure
ngizobeka nje straight izoyiwina
yeah it's a very interesting one of course you know you also have an opportunity world sports betting uhambe ufaka imali lapho mangabe mhlambe ungahambisana naloko akushoyo umfoko khanye but anyways we thank you very much for watching us 484 people at some point there were close to 600 people watching us live and also live on YouTube as well thank you very much to our fans offensive video high up at Leto Abankululeko Nkeu and Junior Kanye we say thank you very much for listening you will catch us then tomorrow Cape Town City versus Orlando Pirates and then on Sunday we'll be able to do Kaizer Chiefs versus Maritzburg United hopefully you will enjoy the videos as well thank you very much for watching us
Yo, what's up? This is Nick Soul and you're listening to Massive Metro. Massive 11, the mecca of football lovers. With Kululeko Nkeu, Christoph Bongo, Jabu Mahlangu, and Mark Fish. Weekdays from 6 to 7 p.m.
Massive Metro
In the mix with the hottest DJs.
right here, right now.